Two people were hurt in a crash involving a Metro police cruiser. Police say it happened just after midnight near South Jackson and East Chestnut Streets. That's not far from the Red Cross offices. Officers found a crash involving the cruiser and what appears to be a Nissan Rogue SUV. You can see the video there, the damaged police cruiser right there. Police say two people inside the other car were taken to U of L hospital for non-life-threatening injuries, and the officer actually refused treatment. What caused the crash is under investigation.
Overnight, a teenager was shot in the St. Denis neighborhood. Police are searching for a suspect. This happened around 11:45 last night in the 4600 block of Dover Road. Police didn't find the victim on scene, but a short time later, a teenage boy was brought to the hospital with a gunshot wound to his arm. Police say he was taken to University Hospital and is expected to be okay.
And right now, police are working to figure out how a 3-year-old was shot in the shoulder. Police said the child was taken to St. Mary's Hospital with a gunshot wound yesterday afternoon, was then taken over to Norton Children's Hospital in serious condition. Police believe the shooting happened in the area close to Cane Run Road near the Greenbelt. Now they're interviewing family members to try to get answers.
Now, this is the second shooting of a young child in less than 24 hours.
So the first victim was a 6-year-old girl. She was shot in a road rage incident off of I-65 Monday. Police say she is still in critical condition. Investigators say it started with some sort of an altercation between a vehicle and 3 motorcycles at I-65 near the outer loop. It ended miles north near the university. I think the exit for there is 133-ish, right there, the main U of L exit. In total, police said at least 15 shots were fired. One of them hit that 6-year-old.
As a city, we need to grieve for this child and her family, but we should also be angry that there are people in this city who think that this is okay. As a community, we need to take action to stop this pandemic of violence.
We talked with Mayor Greenberg about all of this recent violence. I want you to hear part of what he had to say.
My heart sunk to think that 2 children in 2 days have been shot in our city. One is far too many. I'm praying for their recovery. I'm glad that they are both in the hospital right now under the care of great doctors. But we have got to do something about this. People have got to use their brains and put their guns down around children. There is no place in our city for guns to be near children.
If you have any information about either of these cases, you're urged to leave an anonymous tip at 574-LMPD or on the online police portal.
In the race for Kentucky governor, Republican candidate Daniel Cameron is laying out his public safety plan for the...
We will prioritize the safety of hardworking, law-abiding citizens again. We will talk about the profession of law enforcement honorably again. We will put bad people in jail and keep them there.
Why?
He included policies which would directly impact Louisville. The Attorney General says he wants to develop $5,000 recruitment and retention bonuses for law enforcement. Plus, he wants to build a new Kentucky State Police post in Louisville. Cameron says the location would help the LMPD and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department curb crime. Cameron also mentioned wanting to block civilian review boards from having subpoena power. Louisville's review board was created in 2020 following the death of Breonna Taylor. Members aren't currently pushing for subpoena power. In a statement, Andy Beshear's campaign said in part, unlike Cameron's record of covering for criminals and lying about grand jury proceedings, Andy Beshear actually delivered pay raises for law enforcement, leading to the largest Kentucky State Police recruiting class in years. Governor Beshear laid out his crime plan last month. He touted his crime-fighting record, noting he pushed for large pay raises for state troopers, as well as an increased training for police officers. The governor said he will seek additional funding for police training and body armor if he wins another term in November.
We'll tell you the Kentucky State Fair is hiring. It's looking to fill hundreds of positions before next month, from guest services to traffic control. The pay ranges from $11 an hour up to $13.50 an hour. As far as requirements go, no experience is necessary, but you do have to be at least 18 years old and be fully dedicated to showing fairgoers a good time.
Kentucky State Fair summer summed up. This event itself brings hundreds of thousands of guests to our property. When we have somebody on the property, we want them to create the experiences and traditions we've all come to know and love. These open job interviews allow access to those that may not have availability of a computer or a phone.
The hiring blitz is every Tuesday and Thursday this month. You can also apply on the fair's website. That website is, it's a long one, kystatefair.org/join-our-team.